been a lot longer than I anticipated on the next video after I just shared about how a lot more stuff was going to be coming out. So I kind of felt like I needed to do another update video just to help fill in the gaps that I'm definitely missing. I'm sorry, I'm getting really distracted. She's just a big distraction. I got a ring light, guys, if you can tell, because the lighting is so much better than the last 100 videos that I've done. Just kidding, I haven't really done 100 videos. What happened was I was doing vlogs and stuff with Seth, and I was in the middle of editing our Halloween one, which was really funny. There was onesies involved. It was really cool. But my computer just stopped working on me. So I have an older computer, and I've just been using it to its max capacity. Good news is I'm getting a new computer for Christmas. Probably shouldn't know that, but you know, they kind of needed to ask me. And so I'm so excited for Christmas because then more stuff will be coming out because of that. Until then, I am currently working on a Christmas fun little thing with my friend Trey in Memphis. Obviously I'm not in Memphis, but he's doing the production for these Christmas songs. I'm going to be releasing 4 traditional Christmas songs on my YouTube channel, and then I'll also have a link to my Spotify and put it on Spotify for you guys as a little Christmas EP. And then I also wanted to go into a little bit of what have I been doing with my life. Clearly I'm still working and I'm still a wife. I can't really quit that. But you've asked me basically, since I got married, am I done with music? Because I know I've been backing away from Music Mondays and I've been busy with other stuff. That doesn't mean I'm quitting at all. There's still so much left in this girl. You're going to be hearing a lot more from me, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear the EP that's going to be coming out sometime. Because we've been working on this EP for almost 3 years. I'm getting really distracted because my glasses are showing the ring light. It makes me kind of like angry, so I keep moving. The thing is, I knew when I got married to Seth, I knew that going into getting married, I wanted to get settled in my life. And biblically, actually back in Bible times, people would actually, even the men, not just the women, would quit their jobs for a whole year and just be with their spouse and just get to know this new person in their life that they're living with. I had to kind of go through this fight with God about it because I'm obviously a multitasker and I don't like to just dedicate my time to one thing. So to biblically set aside my career that has been priority number 1 for a long time and then say, you know what, this man that God gave me is more important to me than my career. If I never have any success in the music industry, if I never step on a stage anymore, I'll be content with the way my life is right now. That's the weight that Seth has on my life, and the way that it should be for any man or woman in a marriage going into the marriage thinking that they can just keep doing their lives, which they can, but for a year you really need to settle down, give yourself some space to just be married for a bit. And I feel like the best way that I can explain it is by telling you a little story about my driving experience when I was 15. So, I've never been the type of person who really enjoys the learning process. I hate it. I want to just know how to do it right away. So, with anything, like an instrument or singing or any sort of game, I don't want any more explanation or practice. I just want to know how to play the game or how to play the instrument, which luckily, because I'm more of a musically inclined person, I am able to pick up an instrument pretty quickly and it doesn't take a lot of time for me to learn. However, with driving, I'm not so good at that. That didn't come naturally. And at 15, my dad took me out on the road and had me put 10 and 2. Don't turn on the radio, don't text, put your phone away, don't even get distracted. And the best way that I can explain a marriage is that you're driving and you're together, but you both kind of have a steering wheel. It's kind of confusing because, I mean, Seth technically is the head of the household, but I still have some pull. And if I start, going off this way, it's gonna steer us in the wrong direction. So I can't multitask in the first couple of weeks of driving. I couldn't multitask because my brain could only focus on the road, 10 and 2, and making sure I'm safe. So when I was kind of groveling to God, going, why can't I continue to do all this stuff? I feel so drained whenever I try to do something. God was like, that's kind of where I want you to be right now, because I want your hands at 10 and 2 on this relationship, on this marriage. I want this to be your sole focus, and I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. I don't want the radio on. I don't want any distractions. You and Seth just need to be in the car driving. Simple. And I was like, all right, okay, calm down. I'll do what you need me to do. So I kind of settled in that, knowing that was okay for me to not be focusing on everything and trying to multitask, because that's my natural tendency, is to multitask. So I got in the car, and I got in the car, metaphorical, and we got married, and it was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'm a natural busybody. I want to constantly be doing something productive, and just coming home and sitting down and watching TV with my husband doesn't sound it doesn't sound productive to me. However, it's building these foundations in our relationship, in our marriage, in our family, of I want to spend time with you after I've not seen you all day long. And so I kicked myself for a while, being like, I could have worked on a Music Monday when I got home. I get home pretty early, and Seth's home, and he can just kind of sit in here, and I can go and I can work on Music Monday. But God was like, that's not what I want you to do, because even though he doesn't say, spend time with me, it's important to send that message to him, to let him know you care and that you want to spend time with him. If I start off my marriage by saying, hold on honey, I need to go do something else. I know we just got married and this is a brand new thing for you too, but I need to go do something else because I think something else is more important than you. That is setting yourself up for a lot of hurt later in your marriage. And I don't want Seth to ever question what I prioritize. I mean, he's my number 2 because God's my number 1, but he's my family, and family set at the highest ranking and on the worldly level, like God and family, and that's how God wants it to be, and I'm okay with that. So these last couple of months I've been dealing with being okay with my life being so mundane, and being okay with resting. And that's pretty simple, but it's so hard for me to grasp, and I think it's a lot to learn, even though it's the simplest lesson, and it's taken me a while to figure it out and to be okay with it. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys, if you're married or not, if you feel like God is keeping you in this same place, this rest place, don't fight it. Don't fight the waiting period, because he's for sure working something for your good, but he's also trying to teach you a lesson in how to wait right, and how to rest, and how to be okay that your life isn't some epic story that is always got, action and adventure, because you gotta recognize how amazing the little things are. How cool it is to come home to an apartment that you pay rent, and come home to a cat that you did pay for and take care of all the time, and to a husband who loves you so much, and just sit and watch TV. And I just think that's so cool. I mean, on both levels of, I'm an adult, look at me, I'm doing real life with, my own bills and stuff like that, and also I'm doing life with my best friend. There's been a lot to adjust to, and I'm so excited that this is my next chapter. I'm excited for the next chapter that's coming after this chapter, but I'm not going to force this chapter to be over just yet, because God's put me in a really, really sweet place in my heart. And I think this resting period of not being able to do music so much and kind of stepping away from that for a minute it's opened my eyes to the mundane things that are pretty extravagant and amazing, that God is actually there in the mundane moments. So anyway, I know this is a pretty long video. I apologize for that, but I hope that some of you guys got something out of this, and if not, then you've learned whatever you were questioning about whether Courtney is still doing music. So yes, stay tuned for probably the next video is going to be the Q&A with Seth, which is going to be fun, and then the music that's going to come out for Christmas I'm excited about, because they are my top 4 Christmas songs, and I'm excited to hear it. I still haven't heard the production, but I trust my friend wholeheartedly, and he's an amazing musician, so I'm excited for y'all to hear that collaboration. Anyway, I love you guys. God loves you guys. If you like my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. I hate saying that, but it's necessary on a YouTube video. And stay tuned for more of me.